Okay, here he goes. He's going to make a muck out of 1.25 pounds of clay. Banging it. I never saw that technique before.
That kind of secures it to the
wheel.
Yeah, I gotta get these brushes. Sponge is wet.
Getting all his tools out.
Now we'll center it. That's called coning up.
Okay. And then you press it back down.
Yeah, you're actually centering it all.
You do that how many times?
Oh, just a couple, until you really feel like it's centered.
And that way it won't wobble? Or
Yeah.
what's the scent?
That way you don't get those oblong tops and stuff.
And you push it back down.
Let me do it one more time.
And you're doing that just by feel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how you would do to do a little vase or a little...
Oh, you start anything on the wheel like that.
Oh, okay.
You gotta center everything.
That's taking the excess moisture?
Yeah, just clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So now you're going to start making the cup?
Yeah. Now you gotta find the center.
Dead center. And then what do? You start pulling toward yourself?
Yeah, you open it up.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get down here,
And now you're using 2 fingers?
yeah, just to steady it.
But you're sort of pulling toward yourself? Is that what you're
Maybe
doing?
just a little bit, and then you take this pin tool and, like, that's way too thick for a bottom. You want about like they say about 1/4 of an inch.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go down a little bit further. It's still a little bit thick. We'll just call it good there. Now I'm gonna just take my finger in there and pull it and open it up to maybe about 3.5 inches.
And you use your other hand cupping it to steady it? Or
Yeah,
just
just kind of keep it,
so you don't pull too hard?
yeah, and try and keep it on the center.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll feel it'll, if you get too much friction, you get your hands greased up again.
I want to try it again. I just for the feel of it. It's, because I don't think unless you try it, you don't know how hard it is.
That's a little bit over.
But you can't make it, you can't put it back now, right? You got to...
Now I'm gonna just smooth the bottom and compress it. You kind of push down because you want that clay to be really compressed so it doesn't crack. So,
See, I can understand why this is, you know, you don't think about another single thing while you're doing this. This is really your...
so I'm kind of happy with that. Now you actually start pulling the wall. And I'm just gonna grab some clay underneath and just start bringing it up.
And that's what that, what's that tool you have in your
This
hand?
is the sponge. You can actually use
it's a sponge.
your knuckle, but with this clay, I kind of like doing the sponge.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pressing in with my outside hand.
And pulling with the other one.
Just kind of lifting with
Oh,
the,
just lift it.
and you can see it's starting to come up.
Yep.
And then when you get at the top, you gotta be real slow taking your,
Thing off.
you gotta come off the clay real slow. If you just jerk off, it'll go off center. Then you just hold this rim and you kind of push down to compress the rim.
That doesn't look like a very high cup.
Oh, it's got more to go.
Oh, it does? Okay.
I'm gonna go for another.
You're going to do that whole process over again.
Oh yeah.
Now it's smaller.
Well, you can, I'll push it back out. It's much taller, but it's,
Yeah. That looks nice, Wade.
yeah, come on. Let me push in again.
Now, are you measuring the height too? Because you want to make sure it doesn't shrink too. You want
Yeah.
to. Lou said something about it has to be a certain size for coffee as opposed to maybe tea or something.
So that's about 4 1/4. I'll go one more time, and then I'll kind of shape it.
I was going to say, this one looks like a straight up cylinder type thing.
Yeah, everything pretty much starts with a cylinder.
Oh, really? And then you make it fatter, squattier,
Yeah.
and okay. Wow, that's really high up.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you can see the walls get a little bit thinner.
Yep, I see that.
And it's good, and the top's level, you know, not
Yeah, I'm amazed. I really am amazed.
now if I want to make this a straight cylinder, I'm gonna take a little bit off the bottom there.
Uh-huh.
I can hold this rib up, and then you start pushing out the clay. And you can see it starting to hit that rib.
Yeah. It's looking like it's looking like a jug now.
You go all the
It's
way.
looking like a glass. Do you change the shape several times till you get it the way you want it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it again, then I'll bow out the, kind of make it more like one of those, more like one of those mugs.
And you could take something like that and squeeze the lip a little bit and make it like a little pitcher, a tiny little
Yeah, that's
pitcher.
how I start with one of those olive oil things.
Uh-huh.
I get a little bit taller, and then I start collaring it in. Now, if I want to, now I'll push out that. I'll start making it look like one of those curvy. You can see that curve start to happen.
Yep.
Then you can come up here and kind
Push.
of push it in,
Uh-huh.
and then up at the top you can start flaring it back out.
I'm really, yeah, I'm amazed. Wow, wait, that looks great.
Kind of. Then you can take this.
What's that do?
It just makes a nice rounded lid. Kind of smooths it all out.
And got a piece of clay.
Yeah, that was actually, I think, just some water and some. And then you get the water out of the bottom.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then you can take this and trim. And undercut it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Grab this thing, the needle tool, and get it underneath there.
Wow.
That'll come off.